I'm at the MOTU booth here at NAMM 2013 with Craig and Sarah, and we are talking today about a brand new release of Symphonic Instruments, version 2. It's a major upgrade of our flagship orchestral instrument plugin and standalone app. And it's now based on the UVI Engine XT, which is the latest UVI engine. So it's going to be 64-bit, compatible with the latest Mac and Windows OSs, Windows 8 and Mac OS 10. And of course 64-bit operation with all supporting 64-bit hosts, and the standalone app can also run 64-bit. So what that means is that you can load really large sample presets into memory, and especially if you're loading them off of fast storage like SSD drives. We're talking about a really nice system that's got incredible content, amazing samples, and really good sounds. So 64-bit, compatible with Mac and Windows, and also compatible with Mach 5 free. So you'll be able to load all of the Symphonic Instrument 2 presets into Mach 5 free or the free UVI Workstation app. So there's just a lot of ways of accessing the sample library and working with it within your workflow. As far as the sample content itself, we're basically expanding the library to 16 gigabytes, and it'll have very elaborate sample sets, both solo instruments, but also ensembles, sections within the orchestra, and also 2D orchestra samples. And we're taking full advantage of the scripting engine that was introduced in Mach 5.3. So we're talking about a lot of increased expression right at your fingertips. So you'll have a few controls, but mostly it's just how you play it and what the scripting engine does with what you play in order to create incredibly dynamic, expressive symphonic instruments. And we're talking about a great deal of expression both for solo instruments like violin and viola and cello, and winds and brass, but also entire sections. So you'll be able to just get that extra bit of expression, but without much effort. It'll just be it's been programmed to be expressive. You'll be able to do things like play repetitive notes without getting the machine gun effect, and it'll do round robin automatically for you. We've increased the legato playability so that if you overlap notes, once you start a phrase, it's going to automatically kick into legato mode and make a nice smooth sounding phrase. So those are just a few examples. So just a great deal of new scripting support. Larger sample library, as I mentioned, 16 gigabytes, and the whole thing will be at the same price. So it'll be $295 list, be available around the second quarter of this year, and there will be an upgrade path for existing Symphonic Instrument 1 users, and also a grace period for folks who purchase it between basically the beginning of the NAMM show and the time that we ship version 2. So that's it. That's Symphonic Instrument 2 from MOTU. We really think this is going to be another kind of groundbreaking milestone in the history of easy to use but incredibly expressive and affordable symphonic instrument products. I mean, really, we're talking about a symphonic instrument library that you can load in your machine and instantly get really incredible sounding orchestral sounds right at your fingertips, right in your workflow with your favorite host or standalone. So that's it from MOTU at NAMM 2013. Thanks for your time.